Today's talk is on how to be your true self. We all want to be our true selves. It is an innate desire in each and every one of us to express our true selves, but there are a number of issues or hurdles that prevent us from doing that. I'm going to be sharing 10 tips on how to uncover and be your true self. To be your true self, you first must know who that person is, right? So to know yourself is the first step, right? We're all born as sponges and we soak up our environment, and without even realizing, we form an opinion of ourselves that's just an expression of other people's interpretation of who we are, right? These opinions become our limiting beliefs and really stop us from becoming our true and authentic selves. Before you answer the question, how can I be myself? You must first strip away those limiting beliefs, and your true self lives underneath that. Number 2 is let go of negative self-talk. Those limiting beliefs that we have sort of internalized from childhood turn into negative self-talk, okay? To overcome limiting beliefs and learn how to start to be yourself, listen to your negative self-talk, capture it and question it, and before you know it, you're going to realize that it's just a limiting belief and it's not necessarily true at all, right? And ask yourself, are those limiting beliefs masking who I really am? And then that's going to bring you more clarity in that regard. Number 3 is focus on your strengths. We all have strengths and we all have weaknesses. Just focus on your strengths. Replace negative self-talk with positive thoughts that empower you, okay, to be yourself. And think of a time when you were in your element, and that's your authentic self just wanting to shine, just dying to shine. When you're in your element, it's just know that this is your authentic self in practice, okay? Number 4, stop living in the past. Your past does not equal your future. Let go of guilt, let go of anger, let go of all of that stuff. Forgive yourself and forgive others. You're going to feel much lighter, much happier. And then again, you're uncovering all of those layers to get to your authentic self. That's just waiting for you to discover it. Number 5 is stop caring what others think. Also very critical. What people think of you is actually a reflection of them and has nothing to do with you. It really has nothing to do with you. So stop caring what they think. If you remember the talk on Maslow's hierarchy of needs, those of us that are lucky to get self-actualized, to reach that top level of the pyramid, are independent of the good opinion of other people. As long as you're not harming anyone and as long as you're living your true authentic self, there's nothing wrong with that. Number 6 is be open to change. Just embrace change. Change is the only constant in life. And embrace the new you that's trying to emerge. Be open to that change, okay? Number 7, be vulnerable. Vulnerability is a sign of strength and not a sign of weakness. To be yourself, you have to be your whole self. And that means being a little bit vulnerable. At first, it's a very vulnerable feeling. But then you get used to it. Number 8 is express yourself. Journal every day about what you did well and what you could have done better. Again, that's going to sort of aid in the self-awareness process, in the mindfulness process, in the self-acceptance process. And express yourself. Express yourself through art, through writing, through poetry, through music, through gardening, through whatever you like. As we express ourselves, we're closer, we edge closer to being our true authentic selves, right? When we're engaged in things that we love the most, it's our true self again trying to manifest itself. Number 9, get out of your comfort zone. All growth starts at the end of your comfort zone. That's a Tony Robbins quote, and it's very true. Our comfort zones are actually traps. There's nothing comfortable about a comfort zone. Once you find a way to get out of your comfort zone, it's very hard at first, but once you're able to do that, all your growth lives there, and your new self is just waiting for you to get to that point. Number 10, and the last point, is to find your community. You've done all the internal work, you've done all the inner work, you've changed your inner world. Now is the time to find like-minded people, to find that community, to create that community, to find that support group that's going to support and love the new you.